and then do a second update later on. I would like to add content to the Nether. Probably every time I say I would like to add something, we push it up another week. So.
Okay, what's your question? Anything about the Aether?
That was...
Yes, the floating islands, or... Because I was working on kind of this floating island dimension, but I decided to wait with that until the Nether is more fun. Because it doesn't really make sense to add another dimension because it really handle content.
Wasn't that just asked?
Okay, yeah, we have some more questions.
Maybe the other person was asking about mod.
Could you go on creative mode and make your world completely huge and then go on survival mode with it?
Right now you can't toggle it, but you can cheat by editing the files to change which game mode you're in. But you can't change game mode at the moment.
Okay, let's keep going. Excuse me.
If food is used for purposes of hunger, what is used to regenerate health?
A full food bar.
What is it?
When your food bar is full, you'll
Okay,
regenerate it.
another
Like, when you
question
can't
on
actually,
this side. You already
there's no way to
answered
quickly
it.
regenerate.
You already answered.
Unfortunately.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you're on fire, you can't just eat pork chops.
You can just eat a bucket of water.
So I thought that was great. And then second is just, what are the plans for XP? And can you just talk a little bit about what you can do with those plans?
Yeah, it's kind of vague still, so I don't promise anything. But what we're thinking is to be able to power up individual abilities, and it should be fairly quick. So I don't know, going from an empty, from level 0 basically to full level shouldn't take more than like 2 hours of work. But every time you die, you lose all the levels, all the experience. So it might be like you can upgrade your round speed, or like maximum health, or how high you jump, or stuff like that.
Okay, here's another question.
Do you plan to make Endermen do anything with the blocks they pick up?
Yes. My plan was just try to implement some kind of emergent behavior, so they place the blocks in kind of geometrical shapes, and then have them not. I think if you know what Penrose tiling is, it's kind of similar to that. So you kind of tile in non-repeating patterns. But it's a bit weird.
I just see a bunch of mushrooms.
Not really make a lot of sense, but it look weird.
They spread? Yeah, like uncontrollably, at least in multiplayer.
Will there be Skylands?
Not in this update. Once the Nether is fun, I will revisit the Skylands.
They're all the same little kid.
I was just wondering, how exactly is land claiming going to work, and are you going to have any NPCs in the villages?
There will be NPCs in the villages, but they will mostly just be for loots. You will be able to trade with some of them probably. I know Jens wants to do that, and he's kind of the one doing the villages. What was the first part of the question?
The first part was, how does land claiming work exactly? What's up?
Right now it doesn't really work because I have never yet. But it will be something like you build a special item, or if you're multiple, you get that item from an admin. You can just place it on the ground and you claim the land around it. And then you can edit that token, whatever it is, to add players to the town and such. And only the players in the list can edit the terrain within the town.
Luke, can you turn his microphone up, please? Okay, here's another question.
This is for both Jed and Knox. Do you guys have any thoughts on the instant redstone wire people discovered in the vanilla game?
I think it's cool. I think if it starts becoming a problem in multiplayer, because it might use a lot of resources,
redstone
too much,
usage
you might have to add an option to nerf it. But I think stuff like that is pretty cool.
I have no idea what the question was or what Knox was answering to.
Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, I'll scoot back up this way. Oh,